Sage Forsaken, and today it's time to look at the final factions, Steadfast. So, fellow sages, we've been following this line of figures since they started hitting our local Dollar Trees. I did have to get this figure from someone offline because my local Dollar Tree doesn't have any other human figures. I've heard the opposite at other Dollar Trees, but hopefully my order will work out this time. I did get some great response from the team when I had a problem with my order last time that actually handles the figures, even though I wasn't as happy with DollarTree.com themselves. Now, the packaging is always great on these figures. They have a great unified look, and the Karn look different than the human, which I think is really a cool idea. You can read his bio if you pause it. Well, I didn't give you enough time to pause it. Maybe rewind and pause it. So the gun, the gun is a big, massive gun like a Cable or a Bishop would use, and very futuristic looking. He does have a helmet that fits on his head. It fits on his head great, and the good thing about the helmet is, since the head on these are just 5 points of articulation figures, they're not on a ball joint or anything. They just are on a swivel. Essentially, it's kind of cool because you can kind of tip the helmet up or down a little bit to kind of make him look at what you're trying to have him point at. The gun does stay in both hands, though I have found that the gun fits the robot hand better for whatever reason. It's a little bit chunkier fingers, I think, or something of that nature. The robot hand just has a stronger grip, which I guess it should. So, of course, Steadfast does have a little dry brushing on the front, so you can see the detail for his paint job, and that's about the only thing he has in the way of paint job. The paint on the mask is actually pretty cleanly painted, so they didn't mess that up or anything on mine. And, of course, his arm could definitely use a wash or a dry brush. So when I get the extra sets I ordered, I'm definitely going to go ahead and try to hit that with some paint. Though I'm going to probably put a video up soon about just painting a set of some of the accessories to show how good they look after you hit them with just a slight dry brush with some silver or some black or whatever. So it'll be interesting to see how that turns out. Of course, the arm will swivel all the way around. The head will not go full exorcist because of his neck, his collar, kind of armored collar look he has going on. The legs do go forward enough to fit into most vehicles, though they don't have any knee or elbow articulation like any of the other figures in the line. He's got like some armored sculpting there and everything. It looks like a pack is built into his back. They, this is, like I said, this is great that you can see the detail in the front. But of course, I would hit the whole figure with some dry brushing. So if you want to see the size comparison, the core figures are about 4 inches tall, and these are 3.75 inch figures. So they'll fit with older figures better than newer figures in the size comparison wise. The helmet is a little small because look how small Steadfast's head is, and it fits right on his head. I put it on the Boulder body, but then his chin was sticking out like some people who wear their masks the wrong way. And of course, I did put the goggles on him just to see what that looked like, which still looks pretty good. Anyway, if you like these videos, like, comment, and subscribe. If you can think of something that the team that makes these figures could use for a figure stand, much like the hoverboard, some other idea to make pegs into something they could use, let us know. I'd love to see what else they come up with. Also, of course, skis for maybe a Arctic character or something of that nature. Like, comment, and subscribe, and pour on the plastic.